Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So I'm here on vacation in my parents' place and I decided to look for my old Pokemon cards, and lo and behold I found a bunch of them. This is just one of the piles that I will be showing you. I've already been sorting them out, so this is the base one, base set, then there's Jungle, Fossil, I have Team Rocket, Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, Neo Genesis, Neo Discovery, Neo Revelation, Neo Destiny, Expedition. I think this one is Aquapolis, and there's a bunch of other ones from Ruby and Sapphire, and some ones afterwards that I don't know the names that I also have. So I just wanted to show you some of the old stuff that I have. Most of these cards will be in either Portuguese or English. We'll start here with Arcanine that I have. It's the Portuguese card. You'll notice on my base ones especially how used they are because I was playing so much with them back when I was growing up. But Arcanine, I have a Portuguese and Spanish as well for some reason. Then Charmeleon, Dewgong, Dratini, Farfetch'd. I mean, you can really see the damage on the cards. Look at that. And I'm keeping both languages because, it's always nice to have one of each. Growlithe, Haunter, Ivysaur is particularly damaged. Just look at that. I mean, I was not fooling around when I was a kid. Jinx, Kadabra, Kakuna. If you know Pokemon cards, you know all of these. Choke, Magikarp, Classic, Drawing, Magmar, Nidorino. And I was going through all of these. And you'll see in a minute, I think. It's a bit further still, but Porygon, Raticate, Seal, Wartortle, also quite damaged. Abra, to Bulbasaur, Caterpie, Charmander, classic one. And I was going through all of these. And sometimes, every once in a while, I notice that I have like a first edition. But this is the Portuguese one. So you notice that the symbol is actually in Portuguese. The stamp is in Portuguese. Which is quite cool. I don't remember having seen these. I have two of them actually. And then I found this. This is actually Shadowless Doduo. Not first edition, of course, but I didn't notice initially that it was Shadowless because there were some dark edges here. But then I looked here and I recognized that this is quite thin compared to the other one. So yeah, found a Shadowless Doduo on my old cards. Unfortunately, it's quite damaged. Still quite an interesting collection piece. Really like the card as well. It's like a Roadrunner. Anyway, Drowsy, Ghastly, Coughing, Machop, Magnemite. I don't know if I'm missing any, but I'm probably missing some of the whole collection. Onyx, Pidgey. I mean, you've seen all of these. When I have doubles of one of them, it's because this more than one language or first edition. And then I also have some trainer cards, Maintenance, Pokemon Center, Pokedex, Professor Oak, both in English and in Portuguese, where they literally translated oak as a tree. Revive, Super Potions, Bill, Energy Removal, Gust of Wind, Potion, and Switch. So that's my cards. Uncommon and common from base set. Another big set that I used to have and play was Jungle, of course. So we have here Butterfree, Dodrio, Executor, Fearow, Gloom, Lickitung, Marowak, Nidorina. See if we can zoom in. I think in trouble with that. Parasect, Persian, Primeape, Rapidash, Rhydon, Seaking. I mean, this is really just a tour of all the cards of Pokemon. Bellsprout, Cubone, Eevee, Execute, Jigglypuff, Mankey, Meowth. Yeah, you know all these. Classic Pikachu, which I didn't have on base set actually. I have it one now that I bought recently, but not on my old ones. Spearow, Venonat, and they just have this one trainer card from Jungle Pokeball. Then we go to Fossil, also one big set that I have, and I used to play a lot. This was back in 4th grade, I think, when it started coming out. So most of these should be in Portuguese, actually. There'll be the occasional English one that I get from trading with people then, but most of them are in Portuguese. And interesting, the color difference from the different languages. I mean, it's really, you can really see, it's like, and it's not just with these ones, it's with all of them. Let's see if we can catch another one. Yeah, so here you see, it's like more colorful in the Portuguese language. See, Portuguese and English, more colorful in Portuguese. Yeah, I mean, these are all classic cards. Slowpoke, a very fun card here. I think it's probably one of my favorites from Fossil. And then trainer cards, I really like this Fuji card, of course, holding the Pikachu and Lickitung licking everything. Research, Gambler, Recycle, also with the Jigglypuff. Almost looks like a plushie, I guess. And then, of course, Mysterious Fossil. And then afterwards we have cards that I didn't really get as many of as I could back then. So this is the Rocket set, Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge. My interest in Pokemon faded a bit, but if you remember one of my previous videos, I referenced this Dark Charmeleon, which I bought separately, thinking I had lost it, but then I found it here. So this is the original Dark Charmeleon, which I think came on a magazine that I bought as like an extra card. So it's one of my favorites. It's my favorite Charmeleon card, and it's one of my favorite Rocket cards from the artwork. Just looks so badass. Look at it. Let's see if you can zoom in. Focus. Then I have the Dragonair, Gloom. It's like weathering a storm there with the drool coming out. Persian. I really like the Rocket set. Primeape, Rapidash, look at that. Vaporeon, Wartortle looking a bit angry. Magikarp. Diglett, fantastic artwork. Look at that. Who is this? Sumiroshi Kizuki. Dratini, very cute. Eevee I also bought separately, but this one I bought the first edition. This is the old one that I had. I didn't know I had it. Coughing also from the same guy before, the same artwork. Fantastic. Really like this artwork. Usually I like more adult realistic Pokemon, but these goofy cartoony ones are very nice. Same as Magnemite. Meowth. Oddish, also very strange but cool at the same time with a little frog there. Ponyta, Rattata, Squirtle. Always enjoy this like dark thing between its eyes, making it a bit darker than usual. Also like the Rocket trainers. Goop Gas Attack, same artist again. Very nice artwork. And of course Sleep with little Snorlax there and machines. Next, in the first low point of the hobby for me was the Gym Heroes, where I had only just a few of the cards. So Erika's Gloom, 2 of them actually, which I only noticed when I found them now. Raticate, Spearow, Jinx, Ponyta, very cute Vulpix holding the Pokeball. Really like it in the sunshine. Onix, Sandshrew with a sunset, also very cool. Another Vulpix, but I prefer the previous one. I really like this Pikachu and how they try to make it like unlike the Ash's Pikachu by making its ears kind of spiked and raw. Another Spearow, Poliwag, Shelter, Ghastly, Mime, Slowpoke, Sabrina's. And then the trainer card is also quite cool with these mates from Erika, shaking hands with Electabuzz. See the gyms, the Recall, also very trippy artwork in my opinion. He has the like rarity symbol on his eyes. Secret Mission, look how cute that Raichu is, just looking at the binoculars. Some City Gyms, Blaine's Gamble, Misty's Duel, Fierce Horsey there. And Trash Exchange, not that special in my opinion for me. Then even less cards was the Gym Challenge one. So here we have Blaine's Charmeleon, Brock's Vulpix, quite cute in this one I would say. It's like making a little protective fire around it. Sabrina's Jinx with all the hearts around, ready to hug you and kiss you. This is also very cute Vulpix with his paw. Geodude, Jigglypuff, quite cool as well. Paras, Giovanni's Magikarp, Tangela. I like this card for some reason. I'm not sure what it is. It's braiding or... First I thought it was attacking it, but now looking at it, it's like it's helping Jinx make a braid. Psyduck. Really like his face here. Sabrina's Abra, and then Fushia's Citadgym. Then the new Pokemon came, and Gold and Silver are one of my... It's basically my favorite part of Pokemon. So I got quite a few cards here. Start with Bayleaf, 2 of them. I think I prefer this one. If it would focus. Having trouble focusing, okay. Clefairy, Croconaw, 2 different ones. I think, yeah, I don't really like either of them, to be honest. I like the Furret though. And I really like this Gloom, just chilling. I think it's been eating a bunch of fruit and it's quite full, having a little siesta. Granbull, Lantern, Ledian, Magmar, Noctowl, Fanfi, Piloswine, Kulava. I think, yeah, don't particularly like any of those. Seadra, Skybloom, Sunflora, Satu. Fun fact, this is how you spell boring, or how you call someone boring in Portuguese. How you, not how you write it, but how you say it. Chateau. Chikorita, really like this Chikorita card more than the other one. Chinchou, Cyndaquil, I like this happy one. Girafarig, Gligar. The first one I had of these was actually Japanese. I still have it somewhere. Hoot Hoot, I like the art style of Hoot Hoot. Also for Horsey and Lediba. Mantine, Mareep, one of my favorite second gen Pokemon. I would evolve it into Flaffy and then Ampharos. Meryl, Natu, Oddish. For some reason this artwork reminds me of the Beatles. Like this trippy, hippie style of art. It's quite nice. Also like this Pikachu, just strolling around the forest and suddenly it will zap you. Shuckle, classic Pokemon. And this Slowpoke, I've mentioned it in another video how cool this artwork is. Kind of disturbing but cool at the same time, like paper mache. Snubbull, Spinarak, Sentler, Totodile. I prefer this one here. So like this art for Wooper. And then we have the trainers. So nothing really special here. These are all common and uncommon. I do like this this one here with all the Pokemon, listening to music and having fun. And then Discovery was another set that I had quite a few cards and I played a lot. Although this one in particular is quite badly cut. But you see here this nice little Eevee. Houndour, Kakuna, also very interesting art. And Metapod as well. Omastar looking quite sick actually. Like the shade on it and the colors look very nice. Poliwhirl, very cool one as well. Pupitar. And then the unknowns. I've complained in a previous video about the unknowns and you see why. And these are just the unrepeated ones that I have. I have many more. Caterpie. I have some of first edition here for some reason. I don't remember how I got them. Dunsparce, Hoppip, Kabuto, Larvitar. I had a deck with Larvitar and Tyranitar. This is my favorite Mareep card, I think, from the ones that I've seen. Very cute. The 2, Omanite, interesting, a Play-Doh. Pinnacle, I also like this type of art. This Poliwag one as well. Very iconic for me. This one reminds me a bit of the Oddish one earlier. Teddiursa, more unknowns. Weedle, I really like this one as well. Like minimalistic in a way. Whooper, and then the trainers. So nothing really special here. I don't have that many of them. And then the interest waned considerably for me. I think this was, yeah, this should have been 2002 or something. So Neo, I don't have that many of Neo Revelation. So there's Flaffy, Macargo. I do like the art a lot though. I like the art and I like the symbol. For some reason I like symbols sometimes, which is kind of weird because it's a detail from the card. Stantler. I like this one. Far-fetched. Kind of trippy. I'm pretty sure there's an artist they're referencing or paying a homage to with this art. Geodude, Goldeen, Shaco, Skybloom, Switchum, another Unknown, Zubat, and a little Dragonite here, and another card. And then Destiny I also have very few of. So we have Dark Haunter, Dark Pupitar, Hitmonlee, Light Flareon, White Golduck, and I actually bought this one separately. I didn't know I had it. I bought the first edition, but I didn't know I had the non-first edition one. I really like the artwork. Tillery, Execute, Ghastly, kind of cool. Gligar, like this Hitmonchan as well. Cute Mareep card. I like this. I think this might be one of my favorite Phanpy cards. Yeah, not that many then left. I also like this one. So there's some sort of artistic style here that I don't know the name of, but I really enjoy. Unknown. I also like this Venonat. On this crazy stadium card with... First I thought that the duos in the stadium were farting, but they're just actually running towards each other. Or maybe they are farting. I mean, who knows, right? Team Rocket, yeah. And then we really go into the lowest era for me. This is when I really stopped paying attention to the cards. So there's a very few expedition cards here that I have. Pupitar, Diglett, Machop, Mareep. I mean, I really like the art on all of these. It's just that I have to rediscover it slowly and see which ones I want that I don't have. And then even less Aquapolis cards. But I really like this Eevee. Middle of the city. Goldeen, another cool Oddish. Phanpy. Reverse Hollow Porygon. This very happy Psyduck. In a little playground. And then we come to the cards that I know nothing about. I don't know. I suspect. I mean, if you see, this was still Wizards of the Coast cards. And then they came up with. They switched to Pokemon, so they tried to keep the design similar. So this is Wizards of the Coast, and then you have the new Pokemon, but you still have the symbol here and here, but you have a different barcode, if that is a barcode. I think it's a barcode. And yeah, but I don't know the name of this set actually. I think it's Ruby and Sapphire, one of the first ones, because of the Pokemon, because this comes from Treco. I like this Routes card, Torchic. Yeah, but you see I really have very few cards of these. And then afterwards they switched completely. So in the first transition they still kept this. But then when they switched to the new ones, they really tried to make it maybe paying a bit of homage to the original cards in a way. Although also combining from the Neo era, this new weakness and resistance symbols. Is it not focusing? Yeah, so you see these kind of boomerangy symbols for weakness and resistance. Anyway, I don't know the name of this, but I think it is Ruby and Sapphire again. Really like this Bulbasaur. There's so many cards from this era that I have to discover and admire. Look at this Jigglypuff. I mean, these are all cards from 2004. My last year in grade school before going to high school, or middle school rather. Very cool Meowth as well. Play-Doh Paras, Ponyta, Play-Doh Slowpoke, Venonat, some trainers. I might not even be showing these by order. I think I am. So then we have these. I don't know what this symbol is. but I think it's after the other one. This one I ended up buying a deck, I think. It was a deck from Beldum, I think. So there's this cool Starmie here, Tentacruel, Campern, Staryu, Totodile, and then that's not much left. Then I have one card from this set, which I don't know the name of. It's another cool Ralts. Then I have quite a few of this set that I also don't know the name of, but I really like the star with an arrow symbol here. I think this is also from Ruby and Sapphire, because these are all, well, this is 2005 now, but here I have some Deoxys, reverse holo, or no, this is actual holo, but it's not a rare card. Minun, see if we can focus, there we go. Pretty cool Starmie, Electroid, Coughing, cool one. Look at this Magikarp. And I have this one as well, Deoxys. Very nice. Makuhita, very cool Numel, Phanpy, Shroomish, Slackoth, Sigma, Spoink, Swablu, Wormpole. Yeah. And lastly, or rather, I have one more card of this other set, which I have no idea where it's from, but it's 2010. And I really enjoy the symbol here again. But more importantly, I really like the cute Vulpix over there. And then I also decided to collect the cards from different sets. So you'll see here 3 different energy cards: Base, Gym Heroes, and Neo Genesis. This one from Ruby and Sapphire, then Neo Genesis and Base, also Gym Challenge, Fire Energy, Neo Genesis and Base, Grass just Base, Fighting just Base, set, not focusing. And then Water, we have a few more. Alright, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit longer than the ones I usually do, but I think it's quite cool to see all the different sets that I kept, and I was quite happy to find all of these, but it took me a really long time to sort all of these, because these now are all sorted numerically by the card number as well as by the set. So in the end, I have quite a big pile that I have to figure out how to put in a binder, because these, I think I have over 200 cards alone here that I want to organize and display. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you on the next one.